Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to pick number 16 of my favorite 31 debut albums of all time. We're doing this together each and every day here this month in October. 31 days in the month. We're picking out our top debut albums of all time across all genres. Kind of hard, right? There's way more than 31 debut albums that kick some serious ass, that really got a career started off in the right trajectory. On the same token, there's plenty of legendary bands who maybe that debut album wasn't all that great. Right? They didn't really find their groove till that second, third, maybe even fourth album. But these are the ones where right out of the gate, whammo, that debut album is absolutely killer. Absolutely killer. So that's going to be the case for my pick number 16 today. This album from this American band was released February 18th, 1974. Recorded at Bell Sound Studios in New York City. Produced by Kenny Kerner and Richie Wise for Casablanca Records. I'm talking about the band. So many people watch this channel love to hate the debut from Kiss. That's right. Paul Stanley, guitars and vocals. Peter Criss, drums and vocals. Gene Simmons, bass and vocals. And Ace Frehley, lead guitar. I know, most people have such a... It's you either love them or you hate them. I know very few people who are like, yeah, Kiss is okay. Right? You either dig them, you get it, or you just think that they're the worst band in the world. And, whatever, I get it. It is what it is. But, I have been a Kiss fan since I was a kid, and I may not be as kind of crazy for them and passionate for them like I was when I was younger, but I still really, really enjoy the band. I fully understand what they're all about, and that's okay, because when it comes down to it, it's all about the songs for me, and I just think there's lots of great songs from the Kiss catalog throughout, especially the 70s stuff. And and this album, no exception. The thing about this album is, even though so many of these tracks made it to that first Kiss Alive album, Kiss Alive, the first live Kiss album, and I believe that the definitive versions of most of these songs are on that album, these are still the songs. These are still awesome, even the studio versions. Strutter kicks it all off. And again, another one of those bands that utilize multiple singers within the band to really, really good effect. And you have all three of them, and eventually four of them, have very, very distinct voices. Strutter, of course, kicks it all off, sung by Paul. Just a great rocker there. And again, most of these songs are just really, really catchy and just short to the point. Nothing to Lose, sung by Peter and Gene. Kind of a groovy rocker, really good. I mean, I love Peter's vocals on here, just so good. Firehouse, of course, sung by Paul. You got Cold Gin, written by Ace, sung by Gene, one of their signature tracks, one of Ace's signature tracks, I might say. Let Me Know finishes off side one, sung by Paul and Gene. Not one of my favorite tracks on the album. It's a good song, but it's like one of the forgotten tracks off of this album. Over on side two, you got Kissin' Time, right, which is an old rock and roll track, of course, sung by Gene and Paul. I actually think Kissin' Time, it's stupid as all hell, but I think it's actually fun. It's big and heavy and stompy on the Kiss version here, kind of fun. Deuce, one of my favorite Kiss songs of all time, written and sung by Gene. A terrific concert opener, just a kick-ass heavy rock song, just so good, so nasty, excellently written. Love Theme from Kiss, instrumental, whatever. Then you got 100,000 Years, of course, sung by Paul. 100,000 Years is kind of dark and doomy, plotting. I love that. And then, of course, you get Black Diamond, which is just terrific. Just a great slow build of a song, hard-hitting, hard rock. Paul sings the intro. Peter then comes in and sings the gutsy, the gravelly voice, right? Just so good. Just so many classics on this album. Just when you really look at it, the classics on here are Strutter, Nothing to Lose, Firehouse, Cold Gin, Deuce, 100,000 Years, and Black Diamond. That's most of the album. And then you got Let Me Know, Kissin' Time, and Love Theme from Kiss, right? It's just... And I'm talking classic songs. So yeah, charts. Let's take a look. Up in Canada, this made it to number 82. Japan, 54. New Zealand peaked at number 38, and U.S. Billboard charts peaked at number 87. certifications. Gold in Canada, 50,000 units sold, and here in the States, this went gold, 500,000 units sold. You know, we've talked about it a lot here on the channel, especially Martin Popoff and I got into this as well. It seems like if you look at like the certifications and the sales of a lot of these KISS records from this time period, especially the 70s into the early 80s, seeing how big and huge the band was at the time, the certifications seem low. You would think that these records sold a lot more than they did, so you have to wonder when the last time the band or the management or the label actually went and paid to have them recertified, right? To recheck the sales figures, because it just seems like, you know, you would, I don't know, gold for this album or any of these KISS albums, you know, to follow, just, you would think these would be reaching a couple times platinum for each of them. At least that's what it would seem. So I don't know. I don't know when the last time these numbers were looked at, but whatever. So yeah, but it is right now currently listed as a gold selling album. And as far as singles, we got February 18th, 1974, Nothing to Lose was released as a single. Kissin' Time was released May 10th, 1974. It's safe to say that probably sank without a trace. And Strutter, August 10th, 1974. So, yeah, that's my pick for today. Pick number, what did I say? Pick number 16? Pick number 16, the debut from KISS. Whether you love it or hate it, let us know what you think of it down in the comments below. But list your pick for today, pick number 16. And we'll see you tomorrow for 15 as we move into the top 15 here on SOT. Favorite debut albums of all time. Visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube all together all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as a post. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below we got the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, our Cameo page, and the Sea of Tranquility Join membership button is all there down below. Thank you all for those of you who do contribute. We greatly appreciate it. And we'll see you soon here with more stuff. Pick number 15 coming at you tomorrow. Till then, I am Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye-bye.